So what most people want now, and what I think you're probably going to be most interested in, is the granite or the quartz.
Okay.
And a lot of people now will come in saying, I got to have quartz. Well, I'm not as convinced that it's that much better to have quartz than granite. Personally, I like granite myself better. The difference between granite and quartz is that the quartz is a product that is remanufactured, where they take clear quartz, stain it, glue it back together with an epoxy resin under pressure, which causes it to be very dense, and that's what allows them to tell you that you don't have to ever seal it. As far as the resistance to heat and scratching and the way that it's installed, quartz and granite are exactly the same.
Okay.
Granite is just a piece of rock that's cut out of the side of the mountain, and it can have veins and fissures and pits in it. And so that's where it is susceptible to some stains and things invading it. So you want to seal it. We seal it when it comes from our fabricator, and depending on what products you use on it, how you use it, that would last on the average around 7 years. But even when you do need to reseal it, that's a very simple process.
Okay.
The advantage of the quartz also is that you're going to find whites, and white is very popular now. You're not going to find that in granite. The whitest stone that you would find would be like a Carrara marble, but we will not let you use the marble in the kitchen because it's actually limestone rather than primarily quartz, and so it is subject to stains and your juices, like the acidic juices, can eat away at it. Sealing the granite is a simple process if it needs to be done, so it comes down to picking out something that is the look that you want.
Okay.
Whites are different and grays are different. Grays can go from
how
blue
much
to
veining
gray.
there is. Yeah, because now that I'm looking at this with this against it, it does like take on more blue than this one.
I think that's why you choose, because that's exactly the point.
Yeah.
That gray has a blue tint.
Huh.
The next question that I would have before we start talking about the components for the cabinets is if you've made decisions about the appliances that you're going to use.
Yes, we have. So we're going to be doing a slide-in gas range.
Okay.
And then instead of having our microwave over the range, we're going to go with a stainless steel hood. And so then right now our microwave is above our range, so we're going to be moving that to like a drawer microwave that's in the island.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because again, the limited space that you have for wall cabinets, it would be a shame to sacrifice some of that storage for a microwave. So I was curious, what your thoughts were about the microwave. And yes, we can put the microwave below the countertop. While we're thinking about the island, we had talked about you deciding that you wanted a white tone quartz for the countertop.
Yes.
On the countertops, you have to choose the edge profile, and you've got a variety of those that you can choose from.
Okay.
And then on the island, the question is whether we have the countertops just cover the top as this one is, or if you're interested in both ends of that island having the granite, a nice look that we see a lot now on TV and some of the magazines and houses, where the granite actually drops down to the floor and called a waterfall end.
Yeah, so, I have seen pictures of the waterfall. So our layout of our house, you can see the kitchen from the living room area. So I'm definitely interested in the waterfall on the living room facing side and potentially even the other side. But
more often than not, if you did it, you'd do it on both sides. I'm fortunate to work with a lot of good contractors, and one of the best is Ron, Baxter, and Donna. I really enjoy working with them, have for many years. They're not only good customers, but good friends. Donna's pretty creative in her thoughts, and between the two of us, we come up with some plans that people are pretty happy with, and Ron does a great job of putting those together so that you actually have what our thoughts were. Well, based on the information that you gave me at our last meeting on some of your wish list items, I've come up with a plan that I would suggest. We've got the refrigerator at the left end. We've got your stainless steel chimney hood above the range. I really like to try to keep balance on the size of the doors as much as possible.
Okay.
So what I've done is put a 15-inch cabinet on each side of the hood, a corner cabinet that is more of a contemporary look. Popular one is to have one that's got a diagonal front on it, but I've got a cabinet that's an L shape, and it has a door similar to the hinged Lazy Susan door that we looked at that will open it up and you'll have a full access
Oh,
around
great.
the corner.
Yeah, so you're not reaching to the
Right.
very back. Okay.
We ended up with 21-inch wide cabinet on each side of the window, another 21-inch cabinet on the end next to that.
Great.
So those doors are all exactly the same width. On the opposite side of the range, which that's next to, is a 3-drawer cabinet.
Okay.
And then coming around the other direction, we've got the sink, the dishwasher, and then a 4-drawer cabinet.
Oh, great.
You wanted lots of drawers.
Yes, I did. I did want lots of drawers.
So we've got the microwave in the island,
Yes.
and then a 33-inch cabinet that could be either a drawer base that has 3 drawers in it, or a regular base cabinet that would have a drawer above